Hey y'all, how you doing? I hope you can hear me over the weed eater. I have been in and out getting things done between bursts of rain, and I want to show you something that I did yesterday that I'm going to take care of today. Alright, let me show you what I mean. So yesterday between the rain, I dug up these hydrangeas because they were little, they haven't been thriving where I put them, and they were getting lost in the weeds. I have the spot over here beside my greenhouse, and I had them planted here, here, and there, and they just weren't thriving. They keep getting bested by weeds because we don't get to this area as much as we'd like. So today I'm going to figure out a place that I can put them where they'll thrive. Can't see it because it's weedy, but I decided to put them down here in this L-shaped bed. The only thing that grows in here is weeds, and Sweet Annie I let volunteer. But yeah, they're going in this bed.
I'm like, man, it's been a hell of a summer. I made a lot of good memories. The sun is shining. I feel like I'm in the 70s. I got the whole game, wondering what's ahead of me. I'm like, we've been going dummy. You should really come and see. We've been catching catfish deep out in the country. Said, whoa, bro, we out in the country. Had to take a drive to see me. No traffic, baby, it was lovely. Smoking blunts till my eyes bleed.
Alright, here they are. 1, 2, 3. When I have more time to do so, I will get this bed weeded out a little better. But for now, these are in the ground in a spot where I think they'll get about the right mix of shade and sun. And it's right before a rain, so this rain that we're about ready to get can get them watered in. The rain's going to start any minute, but I want to try to get a few things planted before that happens. So let me show you real quick. I've taken some of those perennials I had, and I've just dotted them where I want them to be. The thing I really want to try to get planted before this rain hits is this rose. So I'm going to go get my auger and try to get this in the ground here.
I need a glass of that sweet tea. I'm as hot as the earth's core. I can teach you how to burn trees. I ain't even really do shit. 1:30 in the morning, smoking in the kitchen, rolling fat backwoods, yeah, we going catfishing. Ain't no worry in the world when you're living in the country. Living in the country, I just wanna stay here, I wanna smell the breeze. I got me a homebody, she ain't trying to leave. I think she was made for me.
So I got it in there between my coral bells and my echinacea, and it looks like I got it just in time, because the sky's getting ready to open up any minute, and the wind's picking up. So I'm going to go shut my greenhouse doors, because if you shut the doors during wind, it's less likely to get wind damage. And there's the rain. I have a feeling over the next few days I'll just be popping out and get little things done when I can between rainstorms. And hopefully there's enough of a break I can bring my camera along for some of those things. I am back out here in between storms. Right now I'm going to walk up to the top and work on getting that vegetable garden area weeded. There's so much going on up here right now. We started the process of bringing more compost and putting cardboard But that's going to take forever because we have to carry compost uphill. So we've switched tactics. We're just kind of raking up the weeds because most of them aren't buried too deep. And then we're going to cover the whole thing in hay. So that's just the name of the game today, is getting all this kind of raked out. And then we'll go from there. Because the weeds have gotten out of control here this year. And I've already weeded most of this once. The only thing I hadn't weeded was this row here and this row here. Already weeded this area, already weeded this whole area, and as you can see beyond the part that's raked up, doesn't really look like I did too much of anything. We're just trying to get this prepped so I can start getting my vegetables in the ground. It's time to plant. Well, past time to plant. Or right on time, depending on who you ask. All right, I'm going to get to work.
I'm like, whoa, man, it's been a hell of a summer. I made a lot of good memories. The sun is shining. I feel like I'm in the 70s. I got the whole game, wondering what's ahead of me. I'm like, whoa, we've been going dummy. You should really come and see. We've been catfishing in the country.
Sip slow, let the good times linger. Creek water cool, let it slip through my fingers. Fireflies dance while the bonfire glows. Crickets keep the tempo, playing real low. Ain't no rush, we just moving at ease. Barefoot, kicking back under tall oak trees. Sky so wide, yeah, it's calling my name. Another sunset, but it don't feel the same. Early morning, fishing pole by the river. Casting out deep, let the ripples deliver. Cool breeze humming like a front porch song. Another blue sky, man, it won't last long. Truck bed packed with a case on ice. Cornbread cooking, yeah, that sound real nice. Ain't no stress when the world feels right. Just a slow drift life in the firefly light.
I'm like, whoa, man, it's been a hell of a summer. I made a lot of good memories. The sun is shining. I feel like I'm in the 70s. I got the whole wide world out there ahead of me. I'm like, whoa, we've been going dummy. You should really come and see. We've been catching catfish in the country, living life wild and free.
Wake up slow, got the blunt rolled tight. Little bit of kush just to start my flight. Mix it with a strain that'll hit just right. Maybe purple haze, keep my brain ignited. Sunshine peek through the pine tree gaps. Sativa got me floating with the birds and bats. No bad vibes, just the wind and trees. Pass it to the left, let the stress release.
Long roads wind like a story unfolding. Gas tank full, but we ain't got a motive. Just riding for the feel of the sun so golden. Got time to kill, so we just keep coasting. Overalls, dusty boots in the dirt. Took a swim in the lake just to cool off.
So we did decide to kind of switch tactics back to what we originally thought. We are just going to cardboard most of this area up here, except for where I'm trying to let some things volunteer. And then we're going to put hay down and go about it that way, because we hand weeded some things, but this part that I already hand weeded, there's just too much. We're going to get the bigger stuff out and the stuff with the tap roots, and then we're just going to cardboard the whole thing and go from there. But let me show you what we got done today. As you can see, we started raking that up, and I kind of decided it wasn't worth it. This row over here, that wind's picking up. I'm trying to get in before the storm starts. This row over here, we kind of hand weeded the big stuff, and there's maybe a few things that still need to come out. But the rest of it was cultivated with a little hand cultivator. We hand weeded this row around all my little carrots, and we're just going to put the cardboard up to the carrots on either side. Down here I have a couple of tomatoes that I already put in the ground. There's only two. One there and one there, and we'll just cardboard around all those things. Okay, I think we're going to end this video here and start fresh on the next project, because we've been dodging storms all day, and so I think we're just going to go in and call it a night. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.